This is Jeopardy! Introducing today's contestants. Player 1, Player 2, Player 3. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Johnny. Hi, everyone. Here we go. Jeopardy round. And we have one daily double awaiting you in these categories. Historic Munich. I need more space. Insect invasion. Brit speak. How about them tigers? And literary characters. Player 1, where do we start? On Munich's coat of arms, you'll find one of these religious figures who originally settled the city and gave it its name. Let's hear it, Player 1. Use the Wii remote or press the corresponding direction on the plus control. That is correct. Player 1, back. Munich's motto used to be Die Weltstadt mit Herz, the world city with this. Yes, Player 1. That's right. Way to go. Player 1, back. In 1634 and 1635, this deadly contagion devastated Munich, killing more than 1/3 of its residents. Okay, Player 1. That's correct. You get to pick again. The Summer Olympics in Munich in this year were sadly marred by terrorism and tragedy. It's Player 1. You are correct. Player 1, you pick again, please. In the 16th century, Munich was a center of the German phase of this movement against Protestantism. Okay, Player 1. Hey, you're right. You again, Player 1. At KFC, you can lunch on chicken. At KSC, this place, you can lunch with an astronaut. Yes, Player 2. Yes. We return to you, Player 2. This Mattel doll became an astronaut in 1965, perhaps inspiring the young Sally Ride. Let's hear it, Player 1. Right. Player 1. Now available again, Quisp, which has a space alien mascot, is a type of this breakfast food. It's Player 1. Good. Please pick again, Player 1. This TV series wasn't about the Swiss Family Robinson, but the Space Family Robinson. Player 2. Right you are. Select again. This 1956 film was a sci-fi version of The Tempest. Robbie the Robot was inspired by Ariel. Yes, Player 1. Yes. We return to you, Player 1. Responsible for millions of cases of malaria each year, the Anopheles variety of this insect is one deadly bug. Player 3.
Yeah!
Right. Player 3, back to you. About 300,000 people in Africa suffer from sleeping sickness, spread by the tsetse variety of this insect. Okay, Player 1. That is correct. Please pick again, player
There are
1.
20,000 known species of these insects, including social, parasitic, and killer types.
It's player 1.
Good.
You get to pick again, player 1.
Puny nickname for various insects of the family Sciaridae.
Let's hear it, player 3.
Good for you.
Choose again, player 3.
Of the 1 million species of insects, more than 300,000 are of this type, including the ladybug.
Yes, player 2.
Yeah, good.
You again, player 2.
Fancy a cuppa, love? Cuppa is a cup of this.
Let's hear it, player 1.
Right.
Player 1.
This brand name has become a noun and a verb for vacuum.
It's player 2.
Yes.
Select again.
While Americans put gas in their cars, the British put in this 6-letter equivalent.
Player 2.
Correct.
Player 2.
This term for an electrical outlet sounds like a presentations program from Microsoft.
Okay, player 1. You got it. Player 1, back to you. Answer, the Daily Double. You are in first place. Please enter your wager. All right, here's your clue.
As they have a tendency to burst open in the frying pan, sausages are popularly called these.
That puts you even further ahead. Player 1, back to you.
This tiger is the great spokescat for Kellogg's Frosted Flakes.
Yes, player 2. That's it. Please pick again, player 2. Here's Kelly, she'll show you.
The South China tiger has these features spaced farther apart than other species do. On each individual tiger, they're unique, like fingerprints.
Okay, player 3.
Yep.
Yeah!
Player 3, back to you.
Tiger is the second rank in this organization for young boys.
Player 3.
That's correct.
Player 3, you pick again.
Tigers are the largest cats, and the tiger named for this Russian region is the largest tiger.
Let's hear it, player 2.
Hey, you're right.
Select again.
The largest population of wild tigers is found in this Asian country on about 30 wildlife reserves.
It's player 2. You got it. You get to pick again, player 2.
In A Christmas Carol, the ghost of this dead partner is the first spirit to visit Scrooge.
Yes, player 2. That's right. Way to go. We return to you, player
In A
2.
Scandal in Bohemia and other early stories, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle gave this physician a wife, Mary Morstan.
It's player 3. That is correct. You again, player 3. Here's Kelly to start us off.
John Tenniel depicted this Lewis Carroll title character in 1865.
Player 3. Yep. Choose again, player 3.
The invaders in this H.G. Wells novel are described as having tentacles and a peculiar V-shaped mouth.
Let's hear it, player 2. Correct. Let's have a look at the $1,000 clue.
Ivan Petrovich Voynitsky is the title character of this 1899 Chekhov play.
Okay, player 3. That's correct. Player 3 is going first in Double Jeopardy when we come back following this. Let's see what happens in Double Jeopardy with these categories awaiting the players. The Fabulous 50s. 1907. An organic category. Word origins. Guinness World Records. And fill in the book title. Okay, let's get back into this. Player 3, you make the next selection as we continue.
Elementary, my dear Watson. Leslie Howard's son Ronald played him on a 1954 TV series.
Player 1. Yes. Player 1, pick again.
A series of nightmares that C.S. Lewis had about these animals inspired him to write his first Narnia book.
Okay, player 2. That is correct. Player 2, you pick again.
This future U.S. First Lady went to England to cover Queen Elizabeth II's coronation for the Washington Times-Herald.
Yes, player 2. That's it. Player 2, pick again.
This actor hit the top 40 with the song Moonlight Swim. A few years later, he went psycho.
Let's hear it, player 1. Correct. Please pick again, player 1.
Cary Grant's wife, Betsy Drake, survived the 1956 sinking of this ocean liner.
It's player 3. Yeah, good. Choose again, player 3.
Florin Ziegfeld produced his first of these extravaganzas in 1907 and would continue them for the next 24 years.
Player 3. Yes. We return to you, player 3.
For works like Gunga Din, he became the first Brit awarded the Nobel Prize for Literature.
Yes, player 2.
Good.
Player 2, back to you.
With this man as president, the government budget was $579 million, and unemployment stood at 2.8%.
It's player 2. Yes. Select again.
Charles Curtis, Republican, Kansas, became the first Native American to serve as one of these.
Let's hear it, player 3. Right you are. Player 3, back to you.
Answer. The first of the two daily doubles. Player 3, you are currently in last place. How much? Okay, here is the clue. More than 40 nations attended the Second International This Conference in The Hague. All right, second place for you. You again, player 3. A dialysis machine is also called an artificial one of these organs. Okay, player 2. Good. You get to pick again, player 2. Alveoli are tiny sacs clustered like grapes in these organs. It's player 1. Right. Player 1, back to you. Though this organ has no known use, it can harm you if it ruptures, creating the risk of peritonitis. Player 1? You are correct. Select again. The hepatic duct carries bile from the liver to this organ for storage. Yes, player 2. Right. Player 2. Pick. The islets of Langerhans aren't a vacation spot, but a group of cells in this organ. Okay, player 2. That's correct. Player 2, back to you for our next selection. This ground meat sandwich gets its name from a German port city. Let's hear it, player 1. Right. Player 1. This wood-eating insect gets its name from the Latin for wood-eating worm. Player 1. Good for you. Choose again, player 1. This word for a kind of land mass comes from a word meaning to contain. Okay, player 1. That is correct. Please pick again, player 1. This highest natural singing voice for women is Italian for what is above. Yes, player 1. That's correct. You again, player 1. This term for a leading character of a literary work comes from the Greek for first combatant. Let's hear it, player 3. Good for you. We return to you, player 3. You're the 4-pound 1-ounce this of my eye, if you're the record this picked by a farmer in 2005. It's player 1. Good. You get to pick again, player 1. Stephen Clark was out of his gourd when he carved a face in one of these in 24.03 seconds. Player 2. Yes. Please pick again, player 2. Guinness has recognized Lucky Diamond Rich as the person with the most these. Even his eyelids are covered. Okay, player 2. Yep. Player 2, back to you. I'm looking over an 18-leaf this type of plant found in 2002 that I overlooked before. Let's hear it, player one. Right. Player one, back to you. In 57 minutes, 51 seconds, a New York man took the 1,899 steps in the fastest pogo stick jumping up this Toronto landmark. Yes, player three. You got it. Player three, you pick again, please. 1749, Tom Blank by Henry Fielding. It's player one. That is correct. Select again. 1895, Blank the Obscure by Thomas Hardy. Yes, player three. Right. Choose again, player three. 1925, An American Blank by Theodore Dreiser. Player three. That's correct. You get to pick again, player three. 1922, The Beautiful and Blank by F. Scott Fitzgerald. It's player one. Right you are. And the last clue for $2,000.
Yeah!
Answer? The second daily double. And you're in the lead now. What'll it be? And the clue. 1860. The Mill on the Blank by George Eliot. Congratulations, you're still in first, player one. Good game. All of you will continue on to play Final Jeopardy when we return. We've got the Final Jeopardy round here for you, and today it features this category. Notable women. So, what's your wager? Each direction on the plus control pad represents a different response. Press a direction to select an answer. The Final Jeopardy clue is, in 1963, she said, "I feel as though I'm suddenly on stage for a part I never rehearsed." Let's see your response. How much do you add to your total with that correct response? Did you come up with the correct response? And that correct response will add... What did you put as your response? With that correct response, you will gain You've come out ahead as our champion, player one. Good game. Thank you so much for playing.